Hello and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to tell you how you can improvise with your chocolate garnishes. So the reason I chose this topic is because for a period of time I've seen people that they only melt and mold the chocolate. That's all to do when it comes to preparing any garnish that has been made out of chocolate. So if you tend to practice or use any of these garnishes, I would recommend you that you go for a regular dark or white chocolate instead of using a compound or dark or white chocolate, because the compound chocolate uses vegetable fats such as palm oil and coconut oil along with cocoa solids instead of using cocoa butter with cocoa solids. That is the reason why compound chocolate is not even termed as a true chocolate. So without wasting any more time, let us go into the topic. So the first garnish is the caramelized white chocolate pebbles. To make this, you only need two ingredients, that is white chocolate chips and icing sugar. I would recommend you that you go for the packed icing sugar that you get in the market, because that has added starch to it, which will play a very vital role in this recipe. So all you need to do is that in a heavy bottom pan, take all the chocolate and add 2/3 of the icing sugar and put it on the heat and stir it until the chocolate has been melted, completely melted, and little bit of caramelization starts. As soon as the caramelization starts, you just take it off from the heat and add the remaining icing sugar. So here, the starch in the icing sugar will tend to dry the chocolate and will act as a barrier that will prevent the chocolate from sticking back together. When the chocolate will not stick back together, the formation of pebbles will be done. So as soon as you see that the pebbles have been formed in your pan, just transfer these pebbles on a flat surface or a flat tray and allow it to cool down completely. The second garnish is the chocolate spaghetti. For this, you need agar agar, water, chocolate dark or white as per your preference. You need a syringe, a hollow silicone tube, and an ice bath. For this, in a pan, bring water and agar agar to a boil and keep boiling it for a minute or two. Then add this boiled liquid to your chopped chocolate and stir until your chocolate has been melted completely. Now take a syringe and fill it up with the liquid chocolate, and then pump it out in the hollow silicone tube until the silicone tube is filled from one end to another, and then dip the silicone tube in an ice bath and let it sit there for a couple of minutes. Then take it out, empty your syringe, and pump air from one side so that the spaghetti comes out from the other end. You can make chocolate caviars also with the same mixture. All you need is chilled ice water or chilled ice oil or an alginate bath, and all you need to do here is that drop by drop pour your chocolate mixture in any of these solutions. The third garnish is the chocolate soil. To make the chocolate soil, you need to boil water and sugar until it reaches 140 degrees Celsius or soft crack stage. So as soon as it reaches 140 degrees Celsius, you just add your chopped chocolate and stir your chocolate until the mixture is a little bit nice and crumbly, and the mixture has also dried out completely. So when the mixture has dried out, you just transfer this mixture in a separate bowl and add cocoa powder. For the crunch in your soil, you can add chopped nuts or chopped chocolate, and along with it, you have to add hazelnut oil. And if you don't get hazelnut oil, you can go for any non-flavored oil that you get in the market, and then just mix this mixture until you get a little wet, muddy texture. So the fourth garnish is the bubble chocolate. Though this chocolate requires only two ingredients, that is chocolate and canola oil, but it is a very expensive procedure because the equipments which are used in this recipe are quite expensive. But still, if you want to make it, all you need is a home vacuum cleaner, a sealable vacuum bag which has a valve on it, an airtight lid, an airtight container on which you have to drill a hole on top, a nitrogen siphon. That's all. So to make this, just melt your chocolate on a double boiler and add canola oil to it. Then add this mixture to your siphon bottle and charge it with 2 to 3 canisters of N2O. Then with full pressure, just pump that mixture out in your airtight container and put the lid on. Then put this container in the sealable vacuum bag and seal that bag, and make sure that your hole is just under the valve. Now place your vacuum cleaner's pipe on, just open the valve and place your pipe on it and turn on the vacuum cleaner until the all the air has been sucked out. and the chocolate has been raised to a certain height. Now remove the pipe and immediately close the lid. And now carefully place this in your fridge for at least 1 or 2 hours, because you don't want that the bubbles that have been formed just clash down back. For the fifth garnish, it is called the 10-minute chocolate mousse. To make this, you only need boiled water and chocolate along with an ice bath. So all you need here is just boil your water and add this boiled water to your chocolate, and with the help of a whisk, just whisk it up until the chocolate has been melted. Then put this bowl over an ice bath and continue to whisk it for a good 7 to 8 minutes. And after that, you will see that your chocolate has started to solidify. Soon just move this from the ice bath and continue to whisk it until you get a set mousse texture. Once you get a set mousse texture, you can scoop it out or take out quenelles and use it as per your preference. So these were the top 5 chocolate hacks that can give your chocolate a new life. Before leaving, I would tell you that if you find that your chocolate is a little bit bitter, instead of using more sugar in that recipe, you can go with a little bit salt, because salt helps to break down the bitterness of the chocolate and will make it much sweeter. Thank you for watching my video. Before leaving, just like, share and comment down below. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. Thank you.